coming, because I know the weather has not been the greatest. So this is the 2009 Toronto International CNETS Canada Carcinoid Neuroendocrine Conference for patients and medical professionals and patients. The theme of the conference is Neuroendocrine Cancers, the Case for Research, Education and the Expert Team. And we look forward to exploring this agenda today. We have been thrilled to be able to partner with the University of Toronto to allow physicians to earn up to 8.5 continuing medical education credits today. CNETS Canada is going forward at a great pace. I know that this thought is not lost on anyone involved in the net world, be it our patient community, our research community, or our physician community. We thank our honored expert faculty for being here. Thank you very much, Dr. Mary Gospodarovich of Princess Margaret Hospital, whose picture is on the front of Princess Margaret Hospital, for coming here today. I would especially like to express our appreciation to Dr. Cello Berg and Professor Joy Ardil, both towering figures in the net world, for coming across the Atlantic from Sweden and Northern Ireland respectively to be here today. Also to Dr. Tomo DeRicio, who has come from Iowa and is recognized as one of the great net US doctors. To our sponsors, Novartis, Pfizer, Lantheus, and Draximage, we owe you a debt of gratitude. Last but not least, our patient and caregiving community is here. We thank you for coming. We know that a significant number of us are thrilled to be here today, not just with their net disease, but in some cases with the flu. And I know that I'm going to give somebody a special mention because she really wanted to be here. Laurie Wyszynski, CNET's member from Kingston, really wanted to be here. So now, Laurie, you can look at the video. You'll see the videos. I know, we also know that there are a number of people here today who are caregivers on behalf of their family, on behalf of the person for whom their significant other. And you're the ones who truly exemplify the spirit of love and tenacity that emboldens our community into reaching out in all directions, and it's this spirit that allows us to press forward with our important mandate. I would like now to introduce you to Jim Cormus, Vice President, CNETS Canada.
Good morning. It is said that cancer affects us all, whether we have the disease, have had it, care about someone with it, or worry about getting it. From our welcome page in your binder, you know CNET's mission and vision. And the second page sets out our conference learning objectives. We believe to design a conference that leads to more ideas and results, we need to raise our expectations of what can be achieved when people, content, and important challenges come together. So our conference task force planning strategy was to align participants and speakers in the direction of specific engagement and learning objectives. As you reflect and consider during our time together, we encourage you to think of your conference not as an event, but as a foundation for building and acting on which you already know and understand to learn something new. Specific issues, problems, or challenges needing remedies will be reflected throughout today and tomorrow. And others will emerge from yet further conversation and reflection. Implications will surface for behaviors that we need to influence, change, promote, or advance, not only in ourselves, but in our circles of work and life. We do know that to generate long-term beneficial change, individually and collectively, people must act on their insights and new ideas. One definition of an effective conference is participants and presenters alike finding or creating new ideas and then acting on them after the event. So one shared goal is improved outcomes for our net patient community. So we ask you to think about how you will participate during our time together and beyond. You could start with, why am I here? Or what do I want to accomplish during this conference? Answers to these can help each of us set objectives for our personal involvement. Despite the diverse membership of our conference participants and presenters, from clinical staff across a wide range of specialists and stakeholders to those involved in more fundamental research, we may then each be able to answer a question like, what did I learn that compels me to reflect, engage, build, and act upon long after the conference is over? Most helpful for our net community over our time together and beyond are your reflections and questions on presentations and discussions. Please feel free to use the cards on your tables, and we will collect these for response before each of the question and answer periods. As well, please turn now to the last page, just before the second last colored divider. I'll give you a moment to do that. Just before the second last colored divider. While not all are able to join us tomorrow, we do invite everyone's input today on these focus questions for Sunday morning concurrent work group. That'll be the title of the page you see. We will ask for these at the end of today so we can post them on the walls for your review tonight and additions. Seeing the range of responses will help us all prepare better for our discussions and visioning tomorrow on suggested remedies as we move forward from what to so what to now what. Also helpful is your completed program evaluation and suggestions for future conferences. This is just before the last color divider in your binder. Please leave these with our executive, either Alyssa, hand up at the back, one of the members of our executive, or Maureen, or myself, before you leave, be it tonight or tomorrow morning. We value and need your input. And now, Dr. Al Preacher